Wait for some more people to get in here. Wait for this to go live, and it's live. Okay. Stream is working. What's good, Justin? What's good, Jay? And as people go in, I might as well get started. This may be a little bit of a lengthy video, but not nearly as long as the Pro Bowl roster announcements. This one's just going down the list one player at a time. But welcome here as we get ready to announce the yearly award winners of Season 3 of the RFL. This is a big accomplishment for guys who win these awards. A couple of guys have been looking for. I said a couple of names, but we'll get to see them here. Without further ado, I want to give a shout out to everyone being here. Justin, Jay, Mitchie Boy, Jaguars fan, Jakari, Awesome Crocodile, Coach Armstrong, Canadian Gamer, and everyone who is here who hasn't commented yet. Appreciate you guys coming through. Without further ado, man, let's get this show straight on the road as we get a dive in the NFC yearly award winners. So let's go ahead and dive into that. So here's the yearly awards, and we gotta go by the conference. So we're in the NFC, and here we are. Offensive Player of the Year, Jabri Jackson wins that award for Offensive Player of the Year. So congratulations to Jabri Jackson. I'll try to get photos of the players at some point and post them up with their statistics and things like that if I ever have a chance. But I just want to make the announcements of the names. I'm not going to go over the stats like last time. It definitely made things long. But your Offensive Player of the Year in the RFL for the NFC, is Jabri Jackson. Just right underneath for him, Joseph Gilly and Darius Martin. Since we're not going over stats, I guess we could look at the list and look at guys who were close. In the top 10, you had Cornell Mickens, Chase Mason, number 6, Chase McCoy, 7, Jack Winkler, 8, LC3, 9, Trey Mason, and 10, the rookie quarterback, rookie submitted draft player right there, Eric Fisher. So congratulations to those guys who were at least in the category as we get our MVP of the NFC right here with Jabri Jackson. All right, moving on next to the Defensive Player of the Year, and that is going to be Wayne Norman, middle linebacker of the Toronto Thunderbirds. For the second consecutive year, he has won this award. So that goes to show you he is as sturdy as a star player as you could get. Very consistent, two-time back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year in the RFL in Season 2 and now in Season 3. So great job. Congratulations to him. Beast mode defensive player there on that defense. And runner-ups, you got number 2, Antoine Muldrow. Number 3, Levy Mack. 4, Lewis Rowe. 5, DeMarco Landaut. 6, Jiren Gray. 7, Nolan Harrell from the Desperados. 8, Stephen Daly from the Shamrocks. 9, Ben Ruddy from the Gunners. And 10, Ray Woody from the Thunderbirds again. So congratulations to those guys making the list, but more importantly, congratulations to Wayne Norman on being Defensive Player of the Year for the second consecutive year in the RFL. Now for the next award in the NFC, a lot of guys are looking for this. Offensive Rookie of the Year in the NFC goes to Eric Fisher. So that's a little bit of a shocker. I kind of figured somebody else would be up there. Eric Fisher, the rookie quarterback for the Desperados. He actually had a pretty good season. I'm not going to lie. We didn't really get to see too many streams of him. But he led his Desperados team to a 10-6 record. And the rookie played fairly well for that team and for that offense. And he is your NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, Eric Fisher. I know he's a rookie submitted draft player, so if you're here, congratulations on your guy making Offensive Rookie of the Year. This is definitely somebody I'm pretty sure nobody was even had in their mind on winning this award. But he definitely came up in the clutch and was just one of those top players operating, quietly behind closed doors. So great job there for Eric Fisher. At number 2, you had Travis Frazier Jr. as the runner-up, quarterback for the Marshals that led them to the playoffs. You got Bryce Madden at number 3 for the Tigers at running back. You got wide receiver Daryl Martin Jr. for the Snowhawks. T.J. Reynolds Jr. at number 5 for the Thunderbirds. Amari Manuel, who missed a good amount of the season, still ends up getting in the top 10 for Offensive Rookie of the Year. He is ranked 6th for the Barons. At 7, J.J. Vaughn, wide receiver for the Condors. And Stuart Savoy, another rookie submitted draft player right there at 10. At 9, Romeo Jackson, rookie submitted draft player again, and another rookie submitted draft player last on the list for Offensive Rookie of the Year at 10, Daniel Ayatunde. So congratulations to Eric Fisher on being named Offensive Rookie of the Year for the NFC. Next, now we get a look at the Defensive Rookie of the Year in Season 3 of the RFL, and that award goes to Jiren Gray, linebacker of the Toronto Thunderbirds. So 2 linebackers getting yearly awards, both Wayne Norman Defensive Player of the Year, and here goes Defensive Rookie of the Year with Jiren Gray, that outside linebacker spot for the Toronto Thunderbirds. Definitely was a key piece of the defense, well deserved, and he is your Defensive Rookie of the Year in the NFC for the RFL in Season 3. Behind him, running up, was Kevin Kudon, a rookie for the Condors at the defensive end spot. At 3, rookie submitted draft player Deontay Floyd. And at 4, Cito Torres, the safety for the Marshals. 5, Max Moore for the Steamers. 6, Xavier Mays for the Thunderbirds at the safeties position. 7, Alex Gar, defensive back, the 7-foot-tall corner for the Condors. At 8, you got Gianni Shiloh, defensive back at the corner position for the Snowhawks. Dre Johnson Jr., believe that is a generic rookie right there, but a safety position right there for the Monarchs. And last on the list, defensive end for the Marshals, James Blackman, for in those runner-up categories. But congratulations to Jiren Gray, coach of the Huskies. Coach Chiz created him, and here he is having himself a monster rookie year in the RFL. Hope for many more great seasons to come. Offensive Rookie of the Year here in the RFL, in the NFC. And so now we get a look at the individual awards for positions. Getting a look at the NFC Best Quarterback of the Year goes to Joseph Gilly. Even though the guy fumbled 22 times this season, that was a ridiculous number, broke the RFL record with that. The guy still was a phenomenal quarterback, leading his team to the playoffs for the 2nd consecutive year. And here he is, once again, quarterback of the year for the NFC. He won MVP last season in the RFL for the NFC, and this year he's got the award here for the Snowhawks. Remind you also, when I go through these awards, there's going to be an NFC Players of the Year and things like that, and an AFC Player of the Year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys, your votes are going to determine who's going to win the overall RFL yearly award. So I'm letting you know who the guys are going to be to choose from when I post that up on Twitter and everything else. But Joseph Gilly, best quarterback for the NFC. At number 2, running up was Chase Mason of the Monarchs. At 3, Jack Winkler for the Barons. At 4, Latavian Worrell for the Explorers. 5, Eric Fisher for the Desperados. So big reason on why he won Offensive Rookie of the Year, had himself a good year. Travis Frazier Jr. underneath of him at 6. Chase McCoy 7. LC3 8. Raleigh School 9, and Jabri Jackson at number 10 as far as quarterbacking goes. Really didn't throw the football that much, but he was a sensational player, led his team to a 15-1 record with a lot of big plays of over 1,000 yards rushing, over 3,000 yards passing. So still ends up making the list for one of the best quarterbacks in the league this season. But congratulations to Joseph Gilly for winning Best Quarterback of the Year for the NFC. Now moving on to Best Running Back of the NFC here of the RFL. This award goes out to Darius Martin, running back for the Elks, 93 overall. You can see he's got legacy points right there on the right side of 1,110. So the guy definitely had some career moments this season. Didn't really get to see much of them on the stream. No longer will we be simulating games. This was the only season that was going to happen. But he still had a solid season. Great season for Darius Martin. Darius Martin takes home the Best Running Back of the Year. Running up, we had Cornell Mickens at number 2, DJ Scott at number 3, Nate Oakland III at number 4 for the Lancers. For the Gunners running back, Lester Gaston at 5, Desperados running back Adrian Spicer, league's leading rusher a season ago, had over 18,000 rushing yards last season. This year, still in the talks for one of the best running backs in the league. So another great season for him. At number 7, he had Mexico City Diablos running back Miles Kerrigan at 7, and at 8 we got Craig Simpkins, running back for the Barons. 9, Curtis Bailey for the Monarchs, and 10, Angelo Ferrazzi for the Explorers. So congratulations to Darius Martin, submitted draft player here in this league a season ago, on winning Best Running Back of the Year in Season 3 of the RFL. Now moving on to Best Wide Receiver of the Year in the NFC, it's Karis Curry, so another Snowhawk with a yearly award going home with it. Karis Curry, 89 overall on Madden 18, of course 91 though on Madden 19, so he made a jump, got even better. So congratulations to him on winning this award. Running up at number 2, you had Stanley Kemford from the Monarchs, C.J. Robinson at number 3 for the Explorers, Daryl Martin Jr. for the Snowhawks at 4. At 5, T.J. Reynolds Jr., the rookie. You had Rashad Williams for the Tigers at 6. Joe Johnson, another Snowhawk in the talks of this award, at number 7. Dundrakus McGriff, another Explorers there. Another Explorers receiver. And at 9, Caleb Goodspeed, and 10, Elijah Bentley for the Crusaders. So congratulations, Karis Curry, for Best Receiver of the Year. Let's get a look at Best Offensive Lineman of the Year of the NFC. A guy who gets the work done silently, that no one notices, but he helps the team gets to success. And that is going to be submitted draft player from a season ago, offensive lineman Jake Cowser. So he was a big-time playmaker on the offensive line, and there he is taking home the award. 2-time back-to-back offensive lineman. Not going to go down the list for linemen, but congratulations to Jake Cowser on making that award. Okay, for Best Defensive Lineman of the Year of the NFC, it goes out to Ray Woody for the Thunderbirds. So another Thunderbird. That's 3 Thunderbirds with a yearly award. Ray Woody able to take home that one. Running up was Cole Bacon at 2. Tyler Conway at 3. Kevin Kudon at 4. Bryant Cross 5. Chase Schilling 6. Wayman Yates 7. Derek Lynch 8. DeMarcus Meggett 9. And at 10, Ryan Giordano. So good season for Ray Woody, a free agent, balled out, got himself a yearly award as Best Defensive Lineman in the NFC. Now for Best Linebacker of the Year. Last year it was Wayne Norman. This year it's Wayne Norman again. He wins 2 yearly awards back-to-back in 2 consecutive seasons. So this guy's the real deal at the linebacker spot. Wayne Norman takes home yet again 2 yearly awards as Best Linebacker and Best Defensive Player of the Year of the RFL. And at 2, we had Antoine Buck of the Elks, DeMarco Landaut of the Diablos, Lewis Roy of the Snowhawks, Antoine Muldrow of the Tigers, DeMarco White of the Monarchs, Jaron Gray of the Thunderbirds at 7. At 8, Taylor McBride. At 9, Levy Mack of the Marshals. And at 10, Stephen Daly of the Shamrocks. So congratulations to Wayne Norman. 2 consecutive years winning both Linebacker of the Year and Best Defensive Player of the Year. So this guy, real deal player in the RFL. And we'll get a look at the Best Defensive Back in the NFC of the year. And that award goes out to Jacoby Haskins, safety of the Mexico City Diablos. Had himself a good season in the Pro Bowl this year for the 2nd consecutive time. And here he is, Best Defensive Back of the Year of the NFC. I thought it was going to be Devontae Gibson, to be honest. He was on top of this list for a minute, but Jacoby Haskins ends up topping that list. And, of course, following Devontae Gibson at number 2. At number 3, you had Parker Cummings for the Gunners again. You had Garrison Ash of the Elks, his strong safety right there. You had Gabriel Normandy, cornerback for the Tigers. Andre House, cornerback for the Tigers. Tavares Golson at number 7 for the Gunners. Raymond Curlew for the Barons at 8. Rashad Chamberlain for the Explorers at 9, and at 10, George Gratz for the Lancers. So congratulations to who won that again? Yeah, Jacoby Haskins for being named Defensive Back of the Year of the NFC. And finally, for the kicking spot, it's the Monarchs kicker, Travis Rowan. So congratulations to him. We're not going to go down the list of kickers, but that is your Pro Bowl players. Don't worry about if you forgot who it is. You can always look back at the video, and I will be making some, taking pictures of these players when I get a chance to post them up like I did last year. I didn't get to finish last year's, only did the NFC side, but this year I will try to get pictures up, post their stats, like a tough picture that shows them as player of the year and things like that. But yeah, that's it right there, as Travis Rowan gets the last award, for the NFC. So, yep, just like Justin said, kickers have feelings too. So that's it for the yearly awards of the NFC. Now it's time to go on to the AFC, and I've got a special announcement for you guys on the when the Pro Bowl comes. So I'll just save that for that. But I also got a special announcement to talk about the draft. Not too much, just letting you guys know what I got back from Mark. It's going to be amazing to hear from it. But let me go ahead and check. Where's I supposed to go? Oh, yeah, we'll go offline. AFC. So we can't look at the Pro Bowl video. Oh, you can't? Oh, yeah, that sucks. But you'll be able to at least see the Pro Bowl. I'll make sure I have the instrumentals off from now on. The music off from now on in the background. I was really getting everything copyrighted. But here we are. It's AFC, yeah. Okay, you go to the AFC now. Let's get a look at the yearly awards. So for the yearly awards of the AFC, where are they at? Why am I going to schedule? Always mess things up when I always forget in the middle of doing something what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. But here we are. Let's get a look. I think we got to go back. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, the MVP of the NFC was Jabri Jackson. Past that, we're gonna save that award for last. Let's go ahead and advance this one to the. No, they're already here, so I might as well. They're already here, so let's just go ahead and get a look at these. All right, so here we go. MVP of the AFC was Brady Hudson. So look, remember the NFC player, not only player MVP, and the AFC MVP will be, will be who you guys will vote on and so on for the same awards from both conferences for the official, RFL yearly award winner. But Brady Hudson wins MVP and Offensive Player of the Year for the Toronto Huskies. Underneath of him was running back of the Celtic Tigers, Trey Worsley, quarterback of the Riverhogs, Hunter Mackey at number 3, Holden Wolf, quarterback of the Black Knights at number 4, Dre Shivers, running back of the Riverhawks at number 5, Devin Hobart, quarterback of the Bisons at number 6. At number 7, you got DJ Whitfield of the Sentinels at 8, Timmy Merritt, quarterback of the Bulldogs, 9, quarterback of the Aviators, Russell Rennis, and at 10, running back of the Dreadnoughts, Javonte Gilliam. But there you go. Offensive Player of the Year and MVP, Brady Hudson for the AFC. For Defensive Player of the Year, we've got Jason Lindsay, and that was for sure either going to be between him or Fluker, and you can see why they are placed where they are. Lindsay at number 1, Fluker at number 2, but Jason Lindsay led the league in sacks. He was tied up for leading the league in sacks with Sherman Fluker. These guys pretty much had the same exact stats. I think Lindsay just had a couple more tackles, and that's what gave him that spot. But congratulations to Jason Lindsay for winning Defensive Player of the Year of the RFL in Season 3. Sherman Fluker at number 2. At number 3, Frank Birch, linebacker for the Black Knights. Number 4, Calvin Lunsford, defensive end for the Black Knights. At number 5, linebacker for the Huskies, Brent Rattay. At 6, A.J. Pestock for the Conquistadors. 7, Martinez Strickland of the Bulls at the linebacker position. At 8, Wendell DeMonte, defensive end for the Orlando Sentinels. At 9, Marquise Sowell for the Sentinels again. And at 10, linebacker for the Red Dragons, Derek Williamson. So congratulations to Jason Lindsay for being Defensive Player of the Year of the AFC. Now here we are getting a look at the rookies. The rookie who came in the league and made an impact and won Rookie of the Year on the offensive side of the ball of the AFC is Kentavious Henderson, and that's well deserved. And you can see at number 2, Pico McCullough, he was just right there, but Kentavious Henderson contributed in every facet, special teams, receiving. I mean, he was getting it done. Had a great, fantastic season. I'll post up his stats, like I said, when I get the pictures of everybody and everything. But Kentavious Henderson, all-out beast for the AFC, and he takes home the Rookie of the Year. At number 2, we had Pico McCullough of the Conquistadors. At 3, Jordy Johnson of the Armadillos. 4, Obey Kid for the Red Dragons. 5, Kabil Mamedov for the something just jumped in my face real fast. My bad. Kabil Mamedov for the Bulls. At 6, Evan Muir for the Bisons. 7, Jamonte Baines for the Conquistadors. 8, Kingston Kinney for the Aviators. 9, Vic Cage of the Riverhogs. And 10, Drake Fuller for the Huskies. So congratulations, Kentavious Henderson. He's Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, so here we are getting a look at the Defensive Rookie of the Year. And that goes out to Shaq Brown. So Defensive Rookie of the Year for sure here for the Bulls. Was a tall linebacker. I believe he was 7 foot tall. He's a 7-footer as well. Really tall linebacker, but he played as if he was just one of the most athletic and nimble linebackers in the game. And he's got a career just waiting to just continue to get better and better and just bring out for greatness. So great job there for the rookie submitted draft player Jack Brown, taking home the Defensive Rookie of the Year award. Running up, we had at number 2 Carter Delahart for the Voyagers. 3, Jesse Newhouser for the Pioneers. 4, Parham Crow for the Huskies. 5, Mike O'Neill for the Armadillos. 6, Duke Pascal for the Huskies. 7, Ethan Long for the Voyagers. 8, Carson Stevenson for the Riverhogs. 9, Markel Wilcox for the Cougars. And 10, Crosby Blair for the Bison. So that's it for your Defensive Rookie of the Year. Now to the Individuals Award here of the AFC for Best Quarterback. It goes out to Brady Hudson. So he's won 3 awards, both MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and Best Quarterback. So he had himself a fantastic season. Like I said, threw for over 5,000 yards, close to 50 passing touchdowns. He was right at 49. Guy balled out this season. Unfortunately, his team could not make this playoffs, but well deserving of all 3 of those awards. Brady Hudson, your best quarterback of the AFC in season 3. At number 2, you had Riverhawks quarterback Hunter Mackey. 3, Holden Wolf. 4 was Devin Hobart of the Bisons. 5, Timmy Mert of the Bulldogs. 6, Russell Rennis of the Aviators. 7, Dre Crowell of the Celtic Tigers. 8, Jordan Kowalski of the Pioneers. 9, Joey Luigs for the Red Dragons. And 10, Aaron Pritchett for the Conquistadors. And now moving on to the next award, we got Best Running Back of the Year for the AFC. That award should definitely go out to Trey Worsley, and I'm pretty sure that is going to be who it is at the top. And sure enough, it is. Trey Worsley led the RFL in rushing yards with over 1,700 rushing yards. Second most in a career. So the guy, he's a beast. So he takes home this award for the second time in his career out of 3 years that he's been in the business. And underneath of him, you had Dre Shivers at number 2 for the Riverhogs. BJ Whitfield for the Orlando Sentinels at number 3. At number 4, Javante Gilliam for the Dreadnoughts. At 5, Denard Locker for the Conquistadors. At 6, Kadron Lusk for the Aviators. At 7, Langford Cloud for the Black Knights. 8, Carlos Berry for the Armadillos. 9, BJ Calloway for the Voyagers. And 10, David Jones of the Bulls. So those are your running back runner-ups And yearly award winner Trey Worsley for best running back of the year of the AFC. Now for best wide receiver of the year of the AFC, an award goes out to Matt Nayani. So great season for Matt Nayani. He wins wide receiver of the year for the AFC for the Celtic Tigers. And congratulations out to him. 87 overall on Madden 18. At number 2, at Dwight Samuel. He led the RFL, I believe, in receiving touchdowns for best wide receiver of the year. Able to get that number 2 spot. At 3, we had Keith Guyton of the Huskies as well. 4, Armin Holland for the Aviators. 5, Sylvester Leach for the Riverhogs. 6, London Lions for the Cougars. 7, Maurice Darman for the Armadillos. 8, Luke Chamberlain for the Bisons. 9, DJ Nance for the Black Knights. And 10, the rookie, Contavious Henderson, making it in the top 10 for the cut. But that's it for the best wide receivers, runner-ups, and your award winner, Matt Nayani. We move on to the offensive lineman of the year for the AFC, and that goes out to the Red Dragons offensive lineman, DeMarcus the Great, 94 overall lineman, taking home the award. So congratulations to the Red Dragons. They get themselves a yearly award winner right there with him. And for best defensive lineman of the year of the AFC, we get a look at, of course, 2 awards going home here for Jason Lindsley, as he's got himself both Defensive Player of the Year and Defensive Lineman of the Year. So great job there by Lindsley. Running up, Sherman Fluker. At 3, Calvin Lunsford. 4, Antonio Griggs. 5, Lindell DeMache. 6, Eric Friedman. 7, I think that's Nagui Choice. 7, Marquise Sowell. 9, that was 8, Marquise Sowell. 9, Watts Gata for the Huskies. And 10, Malik Yates for the Celtic Tigers. So congratulations, Jason Lindsley, taking home another yearly award. And we get a look now at our best linebacker of the year of the AFC in Season 3. And that award goes out to A.J. Pestock, the second-year man out of Florida State. He was a bad man this season. A lot of big plays, interceptions. I mean, you name it. The dude was getting the job done for the Conquistadors. The anchor, key piece here for the Conquistadors defense. And he takes home best linebacker of the year for the AFC. Running up, we had Irvin Chisholm at number 2. At number 3, Brett Rattay. At number 4, Carter Delahart. 5, Derek Williamson. 6, Martinez Strickland. 7, Zachary Dombrowski. 8, Cedric Friedman. 9, Frank Birch. And 10, Nolan Angelo for the Dreadnoughts. So that's it for linebacker of the year. We move on to defensive back of the year. And the defensive back of the year of the AFC goes out to Trey Sinclair, defensive back, the cornerback for the Oklahoma City Bisons. I thought he was well deserving of this award. He played fantastic. We're not diving into stats, but once I post up the statistics with their picture and everything, you guys are going to see why these guys are worthy. I completely agree with the list of who they voted for these yearly awards, to be honest with you. Not even going to lie to you. I think that the right guys were picked for all of these awards. But Trey Sinclair, defensive back of the year for the AFC. Running up, we had at number 2, Tevin Thibodeau for the Cougars. At 3, Deion Lockley. 4, Alex Stone. 5, Javonte Gibson. 6, Iron Hart. 7, Nate Mickens. 8, Urban Smith. 9, Justin Eldridge. And at 10, Celtic Tigers strong safety, Vincent McNeil. So that's going to do it there for your players. And for the last award, goes out to the kicker. Oh, yeah, we're not done. I forgot. I got to look at the Coach of the Year award, too. You guys, we probably already know who that's probably going to be, but from both conferences, we got to check that out. But kicker goes out to the Red Dragons kicker, Kale Kiek. So he is best kicker of the year for the AFC. Well, let's go ahead and get a look at these players here. No, at the Coach of the Year for the RFL, and that will go out to the Black Knights coach, even though he's not a user. The Black Knights win Coach of the Year, and you can see right there, Coach Armstrong was just close of it So we might as well say user coach of the year is Tor Armstrong. So congratulations to Coach Armstrong for the AFC for winning coach of the year and taking his team in his first season of the RFL to the Relocation Bowl. So technically, he's pretty much coach of the year. That's what we're going to do. Coach of the year is going to go to whoever the user coach is. So there we go. Coach Armstrong, congratulations. You are coach of the year for the AFC and much well deserved. So that's the year. We got to go back to the NFC and get a look at coach of the year for the NFC. Probably for sure going to be Coach Kozera, but let's just go ahead and make sure and check. And the Coach of the Year award for the user and the RFL in Season 3 of the NFC goes out to Coach James. Man, Coach James of the Gunners. He's a user coach, so technically it counts. So Coach James, even though he hasn't, he's been active as much as he can. Maybe he didn't put in as much work as Coach Kozera when it came to game planning and everything and creating playbooks. But his team did go 15-1 off of his plays, off of his selected playbooks, and he ends up being Coach of the Year for the NFC. At number 2, right there, the guy we was expecting probably to win that award was Coach Kozera, but still a fantastic season, and he's got a chance to compete for the Relocation Bowl, so that's higher than any award prize that you could take. So congratulations to Coach Kozera. Let's go ahead and look at some other coaches. You got Coach Flores right here at number 3. I should have did this in the AFC, but we're not going to do that. And yeah, that's it. Coach Kozera was it. Flores was it for the NFC right there. He said, nah, that's Kozera's award, no offense. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, yeah, I mean, that's hard though. It's hard because I can understand why Coach James wasn't around because he coaches an actual team. So he had to focus on that, and I mean, he always kept up with me offline, through Facebook and other things. So it wasn't like he was not active. He was active the whole time through the whole season of the Gunners. So I can't just not give him that award that he was given. So Coach of the Year for the NFC's got to go to Coach James. But definitely, we in our hearts, we already know Coach Kozera. As far as effort, is Coach of the Year too. So pretty much all 3 of you guys, I'll have to say Coach of the Year, but technically Coach James wins that award. Yeah, that's it for the yearly awards, guys. I just wanted to get that out to you guys. I mean, of course, I'm gonna try to see if I can make a little video presentation of it. I ain't gonna be able to do that until I get a Elgato or something. I was thinking, I don't technically need an Elgato. I'll just I can use pictures. So once I get pictures and everything of the players on Madden 19 and all that, it'll be another video of the yearly awards, which will be like later on down the line though, because I got to create all the rosters. Got to create all the rosters for the rest of the teams on Madden 19. So yeah, so that'll be coming up. And the one announcement that I wanted to make right now was for the draft, you guys are going to be shocked at the overalls. That's all I'm going to say. Mike, if you're here, don't tell Mitchy Boy nothing about the overalls. I don't care what he asks you. Don't give up any information about the overalls. Coach, he's not going to coach. What's it called? Damn, messing up. He's not going to be. Well, he's not. They're not technically going to know the overalls anyway. So Mike does not know the overalls of the players. So I mean, he knows the overalls of the players on Madden 25. But he's not going to know how those overall ratings are going to transfer over to Madden 19. All I will say was on Madden 25, there was 2 guys coming in as rookies. Peep this, with an overall of over 90. I'm going to just leave that for you guys as a little taste. And I'm going to just say that this draft is pretty stacked. Higher than I thought it was going to be. I thought the highest overall was going to be like an 83 or something on Madden 25, but no. 2 players in the draft from Madden 25 are a 90 plus overall. Of course, that's not going to stand though on Madden 19. They'll definitely drop because the ratings from then and now way different. So I'm pretty sure that they're still going to be in the 80s. Nobody's going to pass that 90 mark. So the best players are going to be in the 80s. I'll just want to give these stats out. But let me look back at the text message. Mike said, I'm going to just give this a word. I'm not going to say who they were. He told me specifically who they were, but don't even ask him. Don't even try to hint around. Just wait until draft day to make the suspense that much better. But he said that there was 290 plus overall players. And they said, and there are 8 quarterbacks over 83. Okay, so that's crazy. But they'll probably most likely be in the 70s for Madden 19s. But still some pretty good rookie quarterback come in. And it says, he also goes on to say that there was a good 35 players on average, 78 overall. So I think guys aren't going to have to worry about being in the 60s that much in the draft. I can tell you that. But I just wanted to give that news out to you guys. That was definitely some big news I wanted you guys to hear. But and that should make the coaches like really chomping at the bit. Can't wait for the draft. Should make the players. It really should boost it up. But I can't wait until I put these guys in the custom draft class so I can see for myself. And also can't wait for you guys to see them when we go live on draft day when that happens. Still no definitive date of that. So guys, if you're here, do not ask me when the draft is. I myself do not know. I'll have to wait until I got the time. But that's it, you guys. Appreciate you guys coming through. Get ready for the Pro Bowl. Get ready for the Relocation Bowl. Get ready for the draft. All 3 of those events to end out Season 3 are going to be huge. And get ready for Season 4 next year, which should be amazing. I got a lot of things I've been thinking about adding and things to the league. Stats are going to be available next year. A whole lot of stuff's going to be available. But appreciate you guys for coming through. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner, play-by-play commentator. And that's it for the yearly awards. Peace.